Hey, my tubies, my Teletubbies, Sheila True Love here with you yet again with another, hopefully uplifting videos and a video that will serve as support for you. Today's topic for discussion is narcissists are a waste of your time. Okay, I want to first start off with sharing with you and helping you to understand that no matter what you do or no matter what you don't do, when it comes to a narcissist, nothing ever gets better. That's just a fact. Nothing on God's green earth will change these people. All they know how to do is take, and more take. The minute you need something from them, they're nowhere to be found, or they get extremely annoyed that you would even dare to ask them for anything. Now, how freaking nervy and how twisted is that? It is such a waste of your time and your life to use up your remaining best years on a person who is incapable of bringing you happiness. I want to reiterate that the remaining best years that you have left, who wants to waste that on someone who will never, or they care less about your happiness? Here's something else that most empaths don't know. A narcissist don't care about being loved. They care more about being admired. Anytime they see that people are going to admire you more than them, that causes them to have meltdowns, temper tantrums, and sometimes even rage, which is so interesting to me because this explains why my ex didn't really care too much for my brother, and he had all kinds of issues when it came to my son. People would admire and even look up to them more than him, and that would just trigger his annoyance. Once he became annoyed because he felt he couldn't shine as much as them, then he'd start to act like a fool, which explains why he enjoyed being around people who were unstable, skid row, drug users, chronic alcoholics. That's where he felt comfortable. He feels that he can shine in that fantasy world. I didn't understand it back then, but I surely, tubies, I understand it fully right now. This day, today, I understand it now. It also was like that when we go out, when him and we would go out. If people seemed to admire or was impressed with me more than him, that would upset him and cause him to blow up, or he have an attitude and try to create problems. When they see that they cannot control you, and when they see that they can't have you in check the way that they want to have you in check, they can't, or they see that they can't outdo you, that's a narcissistic injury. Okay? I guess every time people admired us more than them, they felt injured. And that's horrible because we never did anything to ever make them feel this way. It's like I said earlier, narcissists don't give a cow's rear end about love. They want to be adored, admired, and worshipped. They need this constant validation. And that's what being admired does for them. It validates them. When you have to constantly feed their ego, it is so exhausting. They're like bottomless pits. I mean, we can all understand to a certain point that we all like to be admired. Okay, I understand that. You know, even though for me, I could take it or leave it. If you admire me, thank you. And if you don't, thank you. It doesn't faze me. It really doesn't. You know, but I can certainly understand to a certain point. But let's not take things beyond what's reasonable. And that's what narcissists tend to do. As for me, like I said, I care more about respect, being valued and loved, but it's not like that with the narcissist. When you realize this, that these narcissists don't really care about being loved, they want to be adored, they want to be worshipped, you need to pack your things. This is what you need to do. That's right. Please focus and hear this. You need to pack your things, show them to the door, and keep it moving. Because like my mother, like she taught me, how can you be with a demon and expect a happy ending or a normal life? That's just not possible. It's not going to happen. So when you're dealing with these monsters, at the end of the day, the only thing you're going to have, let me tell you what you have to look forward to if you don't get out now. The only thing you're going to have is hatred, pain, anxiety, destruction, and torment. Everything that's negative if you choose to stay with these people. You're not dealing with a person. You're dealing more with a sickness. So instead of wasting your time and your remaining best years with a narcissist, why not focus on your own happiness? Focus on that. It's easier to get over someone else when you are so absorbed with making your life better and when you're focusing more on your success. Now, I know that that is easier said than done when it says that you have to focus more on yourself, because a lot of our empaths and a lot of the people who are dealing with narcissists, they don't recognize that they are more in a trauma bond opposed to a loving relationship, you know. But just like a drug addict would have to work like a dog to break free from their drug addiction, this is the same thing that a lot of empaths have to do. You have to definitely go no contact with them, no social media, no emails, no nothing. Okay? And you'll notice that once you start to heal yourself and you start to feel healed, then you can start to forgive them. Because, I mean, after all, when you don't forgive people, that's like, what is that? God knows I hate cliches, but sometimes they do apply. It's like you drinking the poison and expecting them to die from it. No, you have got to let go. You've got to forgive these people because, I mean, it's a sickness. These are not people. They're more of a sickness than anything else. So what we can do is to pray for them. I mean, I can't think of anything else. You know? You have to remember, darling, that these are people who are already miserable. And they themselves are already destroyed on the inside. And they're looking for as many people as possible to tear down, bring them down along with them. So anyway, this is Sheila True Love, truly loving you, and please learn to love yourself. Okay? I'm going to make another video talking about love, which to me, love is commitment. Love is commitment, which is something that I was trying to get my kids to understand. You know, I make a commitment to raise productive children. I made a commitment to have my children educated. I made a commitment to having them both on God's team in Jesus Christ. Like I said, I made a commitment for them to be able to stand on their own, even if I'm dead and gone. But anyway, that's another video. And one thing is that a narcissist will never understand, and that is commitment. You can forget about that. I am going to try to do live on Saturdays. I just have to look at my schedule because my schedule, it fluctuates. But I want to do live on Saturdays. I'm hoping to do this Saturday at maybe 2 or 3 o'clock. I will be doing live where we can talk and you can throw questions at me. You can do whatever the hell you want, pretty much, when it comes to within reason, of course. But yeah, I'm going to. So I hope that you don't forget to subscribe and press the notification button so that way you will know whenever I upload any video. Okay, I love you very much, my tubies, my Teletubbies, and thank you for being there for me when I was doing my vlogs and when I was just like, I don't know, felt like I was falling apart. And it felt like I had my tubies because you leave so many wonderful comments. I do appreciate the support. Thank you. This is Sheila True Love, always loving you. And until next time, oh, by the way, don't forget, you always have a choice. Please choose wisely. Until next time, I'll see you on the other side. Goodbye for now.